You may know that there are strict laws on how prisons must be run to maintain a humane environment for people imprisoned. But what about jails? Do the same laws apply, or are there different standards? Are there any standards? We verify.
It's no secret that Alabama's prisons have long been under scrutiny for inadequate conditions. There's even a documentary about it, The Alabama Solution. But what about our city jails? Are jails held to any state or federal standards? Let's verify. Our source is the Code of Alabama. Here's what we found. The short answer is yes. There are several Alabama laws that mandate what cities must provide for people in jail. These requirements are found primarily in Title 14, Chapter 6 of the Alabama Code. According to Alabama Code 14619, the sheriff of a county jail must provide necessary clothing and bedding, medicine, and medical attention and feminine hygiene products to prisoners at the expense of the county. Section 97 mandates that the sheriff, police chief, or town manager must provide nutritious, clean, wholesome, abundant, and diverse food to all people in jail. Section 93 requires the county commission or city council to provide janitor service, bathing facilities, soap and towels, hot and cold water, clean bedding, and clothes. Section 21 actually makes it illegal for jail officials to allow jails to become foul or unclean. For cities with populations more than 10,000, Section 80 requires the Alabama Department of Corrections to inspect municipal jails at least twice a year to ensure just, humane, and economic management of the facilities. What about visitation rights? A person can be held in a jail for up to a year, but do they have to spend that whole time isolated from the outside world? According to the Alabama Department of Corrections, people in jail have no absolute constitutional right to visitation. However, most Alabama jails allow visitation, but each facility generally has its own policies. For example, the city of Decatur only allows visitors on Sundays from 1 to 3 p.m., and jailed individuals are only allowed one 20-minute visit per week. But what about phone calls? Alabama law requires that once you are under arrest, officers must allow you to make a phone call as soon as possible. But ongoing phone access is not a constitutional right. Jail staff may limit access to the phone if deemed necessary to maintain security. So we can verify that yes, there are state laws mandating what city and county jails must provide to people in jail, but many of these laws include qualifiers like sufficient, adequate, and necessary, which are subjective terms that leave room for each facility to interpret at their own discretion.
If you have something you want us to verify, text us at 256-382-2692.